Always the question is, okay, for what do I want to use the energy? People are okay with using the energy for digging out diamonds. People are okay with using it for soccer games. And I think it's okay to use it for Bitcoin because it has an immense value for a lot of people and it could really change something. And here you use the energy for a decentralized system. That's what it's all about. It's the first of its kind. It's a completely new form of organization. And I think that's a great cause to use energy for it.
You invest in hardware, in an energy infrastructure, and this is a whole social system which is backing up a currency and actually increases its value. And this is one point why Bitcoin is still one of the leading currencies and proof of work is still the most safest thing to use for cryptocurrency today.
I'm Nadine and I founded Hydrominer in 2016 with my sister, Nicole.
We grew up in Düsseldorf in Germany. Then we moved to Vienna, to Austria, and here we built up our first company actually.
We came here 5 years ago to study in Vienna.
Our father actually is an entrepreneur. He has a software company. We grew up kind of with a strong sense of doing something for his own and not working for a big company and following our own ideas. Actually, it was totally by accident. We had a common friend in the US and he just told us that he started home mining on his computer. There's this thing called blockchain and we got really interested in it, not only because of the mining aspect that you can actually make money, but as well from the ideological point of view. From this time we were thinking, okay, how can we gain more knowledge? So we went to meetups and just talked to people in forums, educated ourselves. Our first mining experiences was actually on our home computers. Back then you could just download the software, it's all open source. We started to mine in our living room.
First of all, it was really loud and hot and you don't want to live next to the miners.
At this time, everything you heard about Bitcoin mining was the big critique that it's only fueled by coal in China.
It needs massive amounts of energy, and on the other hand there are thoughts like, okay, this is a good, there's a demand for it and it has great features. It could help so many people to be more independent from states or from institutions like in Venezuela. So okay, here's a really great thing that we want to help spread the word about, and how could we do that? Okay, let's focus on the thing that are not so good, the waste of energy, and let's reduce that and use green energy. So that was the main goal, and before that we weren't so close to this environmental issue at all. We were one of the first ones here in Austria to do that. So there's a little paper that comes out, I think, every month that is distributed to all the hydropower station owners. There we did an old school announcement. So yeah, we're looking for this and who's interested, and a few people came back to us. Now I get emails every day. Sometimes it was quite tough because they're a little bit afraid what the people were thinking, okay, with this new technology there. But I mean, in the end, it was all about the price for them. We just paid them a little bit more than they would get from the grid. And yeah, they were in. We only went to privately owned hydropower stations because there you can talk to them in a really straightforward way. When there are small hierarchies, it's really easy to convince people of this thing. I mean, here are a lot of small hydropower stations, and that's why we chose Austria as well.
I have with us today, we have Nadine Damlin, and she's the co-founder and CEO of Hydrominer, a green cryptocurrency mining operation. So, nice to have you.
Thanks for the invitation. We try to tackle the carbon problem of the Bitcoin mining. For me as a woman, I never had any problems in this scene. I mean, in the beginning it was male dominated, but now there are so many people from so many different backgrounds. And we always had advantages because often they're looking for women then to speak somewhere where there are only men, so we were happy to join there. And there are no entry barriers. I mean, everybody can participate in the scene, and we do see more women coming into the space, but of course you sometimes need to be harsh or rough, but I never try to act like a man or be like a man. I think that's a stupid thing to do, and it never occurred to me to even try that.
I found a lot of role models in the crypto scene who run major VC funds and really have a lot of impact in the scene. You have other channels of communication today, like Twitter, for example, and for women or for every individual, it's much easier to have our own voice and get recognized. A lot is changing in the sector and in crypto. It's going very fast.
A lot of people really don't understand the process, so they think, okay, it gets wasted for a few numbers and what's it all worth? But if they really grasp the idea and the potential of the technology, they often think about it differently. And that's what we are trying to teach the people.